What's up, everyone? This is Sir Rule 1986 here, signing in again with another YouTube video. In this one, I'm actually going to title what's right here. What is Endgame to you? Is it when the story says finished, or it says to be continued, especially in the factor of say, uh, chain game? One of the biggest ones right now that everyone's actually waiting on is Final Fantasy VII Part Two. Even though you can play the full game with playing the original. Um, but what is Endgame truthfully? Is it when you craft all your get through the whole entire story? When you start doing all this? Um, because literally, I mean, or when you finish up all your classes, when the story actually says this is the end, please find something else to do because we don't know what you should do, even though we want you to stick around and play our game. But to me, myself, Endgame is, and when you finish off what you originally were planning on doing, and then you're starting something else, that starts a whole entire new little aspect to the game itself. Because, especially in say the MMO world, there's plenty to do. I mean, yeah, in 14, I have my Omni 90 done. I have the main story quest done. There's still plenty for me to do. And have I hit endgame yet? My opinion, no. Because there is still a lot to experience. And especially in the factor of New World. Um, and while I'm also playing New World back on, in the background here, on just to have something to do and just seeing my character standing on the moon from 14. You literally in New World, Endgame starts when you want to, basically. You don't have to be max level 60 and doing all the say what some people don't say is chores, but also there are some factor of chores in there with grinding out reputations for every single town action. You also have your weapon skills. You're grinding on uh call it your trade skills, and then you also have the expertise system. There's still a lot more for me to experience within the game, and I'm looking forward to actually doing it. Because hell, with 14, yeah, as in so I'm going to pull up a picture here. I mean, I've got max level 90 here. I've got max level 90 here. There's still more stuff for me to do. I've got to do some mount. I'm doing some mount farmings right now for people, including myself. I want to get all the Shadowbringers get whips, so I can get that nice little shiny mechanical dragon for that's coming up in that was the capstone mount of Shadowbringers. Um, as for anything else, truthfully, there's RP. You make endgame what you want. There's art. You have RP. You have glamour, and some things. Some people say that glamour isn't the end game, but in some people's mind, there isn't. It's all your choice in what you want to make the end game and at what level you want to start it at, because it's easy to get into a burnout. It's easy to say, I don't want to play this anymore. That's great, fine, okay. You're at your end game with this game. Go on, take a break, decide to come back. I mean, there's a lot of influx of players, and especially with a new game like this one, with New World, a lot of people no lifed it, hit their end game on it, stopped playing it, and then badmouthed it. And there was a lot of some people that badmouthed it and I haven't even tried it. I'm myself included. But I had a different side of it when I actually started playing it. Um and I'm still enjoying my playtime within it. But back on topic. I would love to hear on your thoughts and comments down there on what Endgame is to you, because everyone has a difference of opinion on what Endgame actually is. So Is it truthfully when you hit the final quest of the expansion of the game you're playing, depending if it's MMO, a JRPG, I'll even say Call of Duty or Halo, because there's still plenty of other stuff to do, and especially with the factor that the say generation, or however you want to put it, the generation, or how everything is going, everything's being online, social media, uh get more than one person to play with you and stuff like that, uh get that little competition going. Do you actually want to group up with stuff, or do you want to, or do you just want to keep going at it solo? There are still a lot of people that are solo players that haven't even touched the online experience and whatnot, because they implement in a lot of these games these days. They do implement more in-game stuff to keep people on that game, with online play and exploring, say, new zones and whatnot. And hell, we're coming up with the new zone and new world here in the next couple of months. Uh, Possibly, from what I've heard. But do let me know what you guys think. And I will see you all in my next video. Make sure you hit that like, subscribe button down below, and so you can keep up to date with any of the videos that I do post out. Uh, Again, let me know what you say Endgame is. I would love to hear your comments, read about them, and also comment back and see what everyone's opinion is. Have a great day. Adios.